Hey Taurus. Okay. So I'm going to make this really, really quick. We're not going to be here all day. I got a channel message for you, but not for every Taurus. I'm talking to a very select group of Tauruses. So hey, how you doing? Okay, let me tell you who you are. If you are a Taurus that is like you're tired of hearing about the karmics, you're tired of hearing about the negative energy that is always being thrown Taurus's way collectively or just in general. There's this is going to definitely be a message for those of you that are trying to press forward, letting go of all this negative experiences in relationships. You're kind of tired. You got to be a Taurus that's like really annoyed and tired of hearing it. So it triggers you. You have to be a Taurus where at times it's like, I don't want to listen to this. I click off. I don't want to talk about it. Moving on to the next thing. Why can't we get more good positive messages? It's always about a negative thing. If that's you and you resonate with what I'm saying to you right now, then I got some good news for you. And before we get to the good news, I got these new deck of cards. Okay. And so I don't know them. I'm not familiar. Spirit just told me to like go with it. So we're going to be kind of channeling in between all of it. But if you know that you personally prefer to hear a lot more positive messages, you prefer to hear about like when is something good happening, when is something good going to happen type of energy, you got a lot of things coming in your favor. This is a blessing in disguise. That's what I'm seeing. And then the reason why this is a blessing for you is because you prefer fake spirituality. You prefer to hear rainbows and lollipops. And before you click off, Spirit's channeled message to you is very specific. As long as you are utilizing astrology, divination, the obscure in general, to do things, to get what it is that you want, to read charts, check compatibility, to look so far ahead that you can prepare and control the dynamic, as long as you are trying to become a master of all trades and put someone under your control or to help get them out of their situation because you believe that they belong to you. Whatever it is that you've been trying to do, okay, back and forth, get them to hurry up. So if you know for sure that you're tired of hearing about this back and forth situation with someone that's non-committal, this back and forth situation with someone that you know is your person, but they're not getting back with you, or they keep going back to someone else, you are the problem. That's what Spirit's message is to you. There's something about this key. Okay? You will never be able to discover the key to this divine feminine energy. You'll never know what it takes to go through the experiences that these divine feminines have to go through in order to walk the path and the journey and the devotion that they have had. The pressure, okay? The pressure. This look comfortable to you that they have had to go through in order to be ready for where they are today. There are a lot of good messages coming out. There are a lot of good energies coming out. But not everybody is on the receiving end of this message. And Spirit wants you to take a moment and take a real good look at the person next to you. Because a lot of you, you're not celebrating the person next to you. It's all about you and when is it going to happen for you and why it hasn't happened yet. And whether you say this out your mouth or not, your thoughts are loud. Okay? Spiritually, spirit can hear everything that you're saying. So you can look at the person next to you energetically and be like, oh, this is how they did it. Well, let me do whatever is necessary to look like them, talk like them, behave like them, model myself after them. What I gotta do to get some good news. Your key will enter the door, but you will not be able to unlock it. It will not turn for you. And even if it does turn for you, the only direction it will continue to turn in is a negative pattern. The negative pattern, the back and forth, will repeat itself. Nothing will come from it. No blessings that will supersede you. You would have to constantly pull on someone else, a divine feminine's energy. You would constantly have to take from them, okay, just to feel like, oh, it's you. They want you to understand that you are siphoning someone else's energy. And so as a way to help you, the blessing in disguise is going to come from your divine masculine. Excuse me, not yours. A divine masculine. This divine masculine is going to do you a solid favor. And they're going to walk away from you for the both of y'all. Because you're not going to stop. So they have been raised up from the dead to be able to realize that this got to stop. They're not going to be able to go back and forth with you no more. They're going to close the door. And it's not personal, but it's definitely prophecy. What I see here is prophecy. I see the intentions of a person that is using their power to attract someone, pull on their energy, manifest them, and it just for it to not go anywhere and the cycle repeat itself. Like over and over and over again. Like it's almost like the intentions behind, it's like monkey see, monkey do. I see this what they do, so I want to do it too. So it's like taking notes, but not really wanting to do the work. Not really wanting to put in the hard work and effort that it takes to acquire this. Like, a lot of these unions are prophesied to come together. And this has become like lust. Okay? Because blossoming abundance is in reverse. That's not coming together. What is this? Yeah. It's like the 10 of Wands energy. Okay, the 10 of Spades. This is something that's been creating a burden. This has been a long overdue type of situation. Now, like I said, if the message comes out and spirit puts that message out there for a reason, it don't matter how you personally feel about it. This is just what it is. If you're annoyed by the messages that have to come out, not just for you, but for other people as well within the collective that are going through the journey, and you haven't developed by now the spiritual maturity to understand what needs to be done versus what you want to be done, then you're not ready for this journey yet. And you need to go back to the back of the line. The world does not revolve around you. This is not Burger King. You cannot have it your way. It's not about you. This is a persona issue. This is an identity crisis that somebody is having. Yeah, I deserve this. After everything that I've done, all the sacrifices that I've made to walk on this journey and do this, I have yet to receive. Damn, coughing. Spirit is like, put a nail in that shit. Like, in that shit today. A lot of you The messages are coming out because you haven't let go of someone. And you've been given a very specific, distinct message that going back and forth, trying to validate your worth or trying to wait around for someone from your past is not going to get you anywhere. And a lot of y'all are waiting for that person. You've lost property. You've gained nothing. You lost a lot of shit. And Spirit trying to get you to focus on yourself to get you to avoid making deals with the devil. But something about money or like not having enough or not having nowhere to go. Like this entire situation is supposed to make the phoenix rise up out of you. You walking away from those situations is supposed to conjure up that transformation inside of you, where you realize that you are a warrior, where you realize that you never needed another person to validate you. You didn't need the good news to confirm for you what you were always prophesied to do. But because you don't believe it, you keep walking away from your own. You keep shying away from your own destiny. You keep shying away from your own revelation. Like why? Seven of Cups. Is this the Seven of Cups? Yeah. This is breaking through the illusion. Seven of Cups energy. Breaking free from the illusions, the rose-colored glasses. Is supposed to be like your phoenix rising. But every time this is what you be doing. You be skimming through it. You listen for a little bit. You skip through the messages. And you don't even wait to actually receive the wisdom that you meant to receive, because you're trying to skip to the good parts. This is what you do. Okay, it's not saying that I want to hear. Next one. And you will go from reading to reading, looking for something that you want to hear that makes you feel good, which is an illusion, because you are having addiction to feeling good. So when you hear something that goes against you feeling good all the time and getting someone boosting up your ego all the time and telling you what you want to hear all the time, you get offended. You feel like, oh, I'm so sick of this. And it's the most snootiest, arrogant type of energy, where it's like, who do you think you are? Why do you think you're so special? Yeah. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Yeah, this is like resisting change. I'm comfortable here. You see these two birds nesting on top of this roof? I'm comfortable here. I'm familiar here. I know what this is. I've invested in this. Seven of Pentacles energy. So good luck can never find you, because you're not placing yourself in situations or receiving the messages necessary to put you in a position to receive the opportunities and blessings that could be coming your way. A lot of y'all keep going right back, okay, to this familiar way of being. And you could be as single as, I don't know what, like, I'm not going back to no one, so I know TT ain't talking about me. When you go back to this energy of, I gotta hustle, I gotta work extra hard, I gotta be in survivor mode, I gotta get it, that's gonna confirm for me that I'm a goddess and I'm this and I'm divine and I'm you don't have to be all of that. That's also a message here as well. That's still going back to that survival of the fittest. It's a mentality, it's a state of mind, it's a consciousness. No one will be able to work with you because you have a hard time being flexible. You have a hard time knowing who you are in a crowded room. You don't know how to be in situations and not become of it, because you need the validation of your titles. You need the validations of your recognition. With the moment you separated yourself from that, you stop being divine. The moment that you stop doing things for the mere fact of whatever, okay, whatever it is that I need to know, whatever it is that I need to hear, whatever it is, the good, the bad, or the ugly. That I'm not too proud, I'm not too boastful, I'm not too arrogant to be able to receive that. Even if it's about myself. Even if it's about yourselves. Being humble was never for the rest of the world to view you as humble. It was for your relationship with the divine. Your humbleness is not for everyone else. Your humility is not for everyone else. It is a direct reflection of your relationship with the Most High. So save that. You're not here to sit here and, oh, let me tell you what you want to hear because I know y'all don't want to hear that. No, the divine says stop putting them fucking muzzle on me. You don't control shit. And that's why the messages for you keep being, let go of control issues. Let go of control issues. They don't work for you. Nobody works for you. You still working for other people. You can't even see that you don't work for nobody. You want to go back to something concrete and stable because it's comfortable, because it's familiar. And that's all these relationships that you are teetering around. What should I decide? What should I decide? This is a no-brainer type of decision. What should you decide? Ask yourself why you want to go back to begin with. You scared. Insecurity tells you, oh, well, if it's not the real deal, if it's not the real thing, I'm going to go back to this. At least let me hold on to something. That is a codependency. A lot of you guys, you were meant to get angry, but you so busy trying to calm down the rage inside of you that's meant to get angry. You meant to say things and step on people's toes. You meant to ruffle feathers, but you're so afraid of saying things because you don't want to get canceled. You don't want to get deleted. You don't want to say the wrong thing. When this happens, for better or for worse, when Spirit says, I need you to spit fire. I need you to speak. I need you to let me flow through you. I need you to feel the fire come radiate out of you. That's what you meant to do. But it's like, oh, no, I want to put that down. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be negative. You cannot have positivity without the negative. You keep trying to eradicate one. You keep trying to delete something that was built together, that came together. You cannot have good without the bad. You want your partner to defend you, but if your partner have to get ugly, right, to match the evil that he's being presented with or you're being presented with, then all of a sudden you're a bad person? No. Make it make sense. It takes two. And then when your counterpart is not standing up for you, or they're not able to be the bad guy or the bad girl for the moment to address the situation accordingly, now you're looking at them like they weak. This is where discernment trumps all of that. It's not about being one or the other. It's about being able to be in the middle, have an even head. So this way you're not constantly, it's not constantly on a swivel. You see what I'm saying? This is about being a good leader. And both of you guys, masculine and feminine energy, are leaders in their own right. Even as a female, you have masculine and feminine energy in you. As a male, you have masculine and feminine energy in you. You need to be good at both. Okay? Because having both those pillars, you two and them two, that's why there's the Four of Wands. Two masculine and feminine, two feminine and masculine, whatever they call it. That's two heads coming together as one, making four. What is this? The 9. Yeah, I feel like the 9 of Pentacles is this the 9 of Pentacles? Yeah, this is the 9 of Pentacles. You got new love coming in, but it's being blocked. Okay? A lot of y'all, this is like fake friends that's going to talk. They want to talk you out of a blessing. Some of y'all may have a friend that want to talk you out of a blessing. Yeah, because we have this Two of Cups energy. This different. Who is this person? I feel like Spirit is using you as well. Your test, you got, I just pick up this energy, like, I'm tired of being tested. I'm tired of being that, like, dude, get over it. Get over it. Nobody cares. No, nobody cares. Because I feel like somebody's not single. Somebody's not single. But it's like Spirit is using you to tell someone that they wrong. This may be just a situation where Spirit is testing you, whoever you are. You have a friend or you have someone around you, and you're either going to be a fake friend and just say, well, that's the life that they want to live, ain't got nothing to do with me. Or Spirit is testing you, bringing you into their life to test your character. At any given moment, you take your crown off, you put it down. You ain't that divine no more. But this is to test your... If you know it's wrong, do you sit there and you talk to your friends, you hear them saying something wrong, and when the Spirit come about you to tell them, like, nah, like, you got to do it right. You want to be happy. The reason why you're not happy is because you refuse to properly get divorced. You refuse to properly sever ties. And if you're dealing with somebody that ain't properly severing ties, then you're pretty much saying that you are choosing to be delusional. Making excuses for the circumstances of your situation. But this is about your test. This is a test of your integrity. Even if it meant that you weren't going to get this person. Even if it meant that. Even if it meant that there was never going to be light at the end of the tunnel and y'all were never going to get back together. At the end of the day, you honored your soul. You honored what your gut instincts was telling you to say and do in this particular situation. And sometimes you may be asked and you want to know, like, you know, be of service. You want God to use you and you want to be of service when the opportunity comes knocking at your door. It only matters based off of how you respond to the situation. It don't have nothing else to do with anybody else and what your beliefs are. When they come knocking on your door, when Spirit sends them your way, and they ask you for your advice or they ask you for currency, this is one of those situations where it's like, you could tell them, you know, you may not want to hear what I have to say. Even if they paying you for it, you may not want to hear what I got to say. Even if they paying you for services, you might want to let them, you're not going to like what I'm about to tell you, but you pay for these services. I don't work for you, but I'm here to tell you the truth. That's just the bottom line. You blocked. You are spiritually blocked. And this is a message, pretty much, where it's like this is a moment to learn. Because I feel like some of you guys, you're in a situation where you're around people that you can't trust. They talk about your business, and you may be surrounding yourself with friends that have, like, you know, they talk about all the guys that they talk to, or they talk about all the girls that they talk to, multiple people they talk to at the same time, and you feel as if that got nothing to do with you. But it's a company, it's a group. And I feel like this is pretty much where it's a test of time, right? You can extend out that relationship by just being quiet and not saying anything and letting your friends communicate, and you in the group chat or you in the Snapchat and you listening to all the shit. You're just as guilty as the rest of them, right? I feel like you're meant to go through seasons of interacting with people, being your true authentic self, and based off of how people respond to how you are just being who you are, you guys are going to either remain friends or not remain friends. But either way, like the days of salvaging relationships just for the sake of money, or for the sake of being lonely, or for the sake of losing something, or someone speculating that you talking about them, none of that's none of your concern, because I'm not talking to somebody that is meant to be over here overly concerned about what another person views about them. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of times this is also that energy of, you know, sometimes people will come to you and they'll come to you. Hold on, so they'll come to you and kind of want to know what you got going on your life, and listen to your good news or your bad news, so that way they can use you as like a boost, a pick me up. Well, my situation ain't that bad because you don't have nothing, you know? So there's a lot of that type of shit going on too. I'm telling you, it's something about a damn key. Access is going to be denied for someone. You see this key? This is spirit confirming that for me. Because someone got a lot of baggage. And baggage is also unsolved divorces. And, you know, this is like someone's going to try to share the load. They want you to share the load with them. And they're going to try to bring you in on the conversation. They want you to share the load. And this is going to be your opportunity to like tell them like, hey, listen. No spare, all, you know, no love lost, but you fucked up. You fucked up for this, that. You know, and you going to feel it. You're going to feel that fire inside of you that want to be like, nah, I'm not cool with that. No, I don't think that's a great idea. No, that don't sit well in my spirit. And you may say, well, I don't want to judge nobody, or I don't want to sit here and tell people what they're supposed to be doing. If it comes to your door, if it crosses your path, if someone tells you their story, you going to sit there and listen to it? You're not going around from person to person trying to tell. If someone hires you and you feel the spirit come over you, and you only want to look on the bright side and you never want to tell the truth because you're overlooking the message. I don't want to talk about the details of what's happening in that negative situation. Let's focus over here only on the good stuff. But there's something about that negative energy that needed to be separated, that needed to be broken down. Like, hey, boom, boom, boom. Let me help you. Let me help you navigate through something that you may be spinning your gears about, or you may be running in circles about. Let me see what the key is. Let me offer you a solution, because this is how spirit is moving through you. Not everyone has this gift, but whoever has this gift of looking at things from the brighter side, and you've been through shit and you've had horrible experiences, half the shit spirit's not going to bring you or bring people to you in your life that hasn't gone through the shit that you already been through. In order to be a divine anything, you had to have gone through some shit. What qualifies you is that you made it through the other side. That's the thing about spirituality, is you got to go through your sacrament first. Everything that ever comes on your table, you've been through. I promise you, because life is the school. So you're overqualified for a lot of shit in your life, according to your life lessons, according to your misfortunes. You got 33 here. This is why you're the master fucking teacher. But a lot of you don't want to step up to this plate. And this is supposed to be good news for you, but right now it's not good news. Something about your life, it goes in an accelerated motion and at an incline when you're honoring your truth and autonomy, when you're honoring your authenticity. Anytime someone's, like I said, maybe this is in your chart, but it's like anytime that you are not operating from your authentic truth, whether people like you or don't like you, it's going to fuck with your money. It's going to fuck with your abundance. It's going to fuck with your relationships. I'm telling you, you are meant to put that before anything, a Hierophant's journey. This is just pretty much what Spirit's saying. That's when you're on the right track. So it's something about you being derailed. 44. And it's like, every situation, you're going to know, Spirit's going to make you very aware that you're getting off track and you're trying to be nice to people and you're trying to say what they want to hear. When they knock your ass off your rockers or some shit, they're going to do something. They're going to hear barking. Okay? I promise you this. They saying that your true friends will be tried and they will be tested. So if people want to hang around you and they want to be friends with you, they're going to have to be able to know your voice. So Spirit finna check every friend that want to be friends with you. They want to be close to you. They want to be in your life. Huh. Okay. I'm telling you, you got someone that's coming towards you. And I promise you this, your divine counterpart is also going to energetically test your friends, your colleagues, and things like that. That's what they're supposed to do. I don't care if they're there with you or they're far away. So it's not that they're saying that you can't be around these people. But in order for you to be around these people or these people to be around you, you have to be honest. You have to be authentic. They may leave for a while and come back around and be like, oh my God, yeah, you annoyed me, so I had to leave and go lick my wounds. But they'll be okay. They will be okay. Look at that, the moon. I feel like this has a lot to do with secrets. So there's going to be some secrets that your divine counterpart is about to reveal to you about a person that wants to be friends with you, Taurus. And they want you not to try to avoid this disaster. Okay? It's like they're going to bribe you or something like that. And it has something to do with either a married couple, married life, your married life, all right? Because I feel like somebody wants to know about your love life. And it's because either their life is there. Yeah, someone's an extra joker. They want to know about your love life. Because something about somebody is very greedy. And they do things, you know, they mask it up with like good news and positivity and something like that. But it's a way for someone to anchor, like, oh, you know how you find you got friends that you can use to like get you into like access or backstage passes. It's like when you keep a lot of friends around you that have shit going for them, it's like a professional user. Okay? And it's like masquerade as friends. friendships. But like, I could use you, because the more that we talk, like, people pay attention. If you just someone that's always giving good advice and giving good ideas, it's like you become like a wishing well. So I feel like a lot of this season is about you being quiet. You don't say nothing. Let them speak. Let them do what it is that they want to do. Don't offer solutions. This is what this season is about for you. Yeah. This person ain't gonna be around for long. Because it's something about cutting somebody off. This is someone that tends to like cut people off when they feel like you are not letting them play around in your energy the way that they like to. This person's eyes look weird. You see the eyes? I don't know if you can see it, but their eyes look a little funky. It's like, what do you have that I could take from you? You're pretty. I'm prettier. They have low self-esteem. They're very insecure. And like I said, when you're around people, y'all start to reflect their energy. You may empathically pick it up, or you may absorb their energy, and then you're on their frequency. So if your spiritual counterpart is like, something smells off, they smelling that somebody else down the street. So if you know it's not you, then they may have a friend that stink that's around you, male or female, it don't matter. But it's like, think of your pheromone. Like, you have this, like, you know how they say bergamot is like a like something that helps incense, not an incense, but like a fragrance, kind of like work with the skin. You know what I'm saying? It's like certain notes really, certain fragrances support your own natural body pheromones, your own natural body scent, and it helps pick up the smell. And that's how the perfume will interact differently with each individual person. Okay, so you may be clearing your slate, but now it's like you smell like some like fresh baby. You smell fresh and clean. So naturally the energy is going to want to come and integrate all over again, attach all over again. And it's kind of like where this is happening. And it's like, because you're right there. You're right there at that ignition. You're right there about to ignite something in your life. And so they're coming in to like block it. And you need to know this, and not just the good part, because you need to be able to receive those confirmations, even if it is bad, you know. And it's not like a moment to be like, oh my God, oh my God. It's like signs of the times. So you can prepare. Let's get a closing message. Let's get a closing message. Yeah, I feel like that's what that is. We have Shaman. You are the creator. And Magician. Use your gifts for good. This whole message was about good news. Told you. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. Yes, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it. Love you, Taurus. Bye.